Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
On standby for command.
Okay.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
What the?
Huh?
Smack!
We're losing it!
With prejudice.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill. I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Hey, Coggle Smashy. I've been good. What's the best thing that happened to you today? Captain, Irian, I take it?
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
He did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Any idea what those pirates were after?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Who are these meds for?
Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans.
Why does Groundbreaker need your bootleg drugs?
Hey, who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs.
Fine. Why does the Groundbreaker need stolen drugs?
Because the board, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay board prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to.
What will you do now?
Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Alrighty. Got your game room somewhat put together in your new apartment. For me? Best thing that happened to me today? Apparently they're over there. I'm curious if I can go in there. I'm not 100% sure what's the best thing that happened to me today. I know I'm very excited to go to Panera Bread today. Well, maybe the best thing that happened to me today is that I have some excitement to get some food because last week I went to Panera Bread.
No challenge is too large, no mess is too small.
There's no credible research on the health effects of standing directly under a terraformer, Captain. In case you were wondering.
Last week I went to Panera Bread, and I feel like the sandwich that I've been getting, the bacon turkey bravo, it just hasn't been as good lately. So I decided to try out a new sandwich, and I don't remember what it's called.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
like the Dakota or focaccia or something like that, but it has like turkey or ham or chicken or something like that on it. And it's like a warm sandwich. And oh my goodness. Let me just say, quite pleased with that sandwich.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
It was very delicious. And so, instead of getting 2 bacon turkey bravos, I'm going to get 2 of those sandwiches. I'm gonna say, screw you, bacon turkey bravos. I got the ghetto lettuce last time I got you. How dare you do this to me? Also, it was constructed not as good. Could have been constructed better. I feel like Felix would probably have some sort of side quest here. The next best thing that happened to you today is your ISP will fix a cable outlet in your game room so you don't have to use Wi-Fi. Ah, yeah. Wired connections are the best connections. Nothing to it but to do it.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Rizzo's purple berry punch. A soft sour
Okay.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical's safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Okay, well, that was easy, I guess. Now to talk to Gladys. Enjoying the game so far? I am. The game has been very enjoyable.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Apparently I can say that. Investigated that distress signal from Roseway.
What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for.
What'd you turn up?
Found some toothpaste formula, but then I unfound it.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
I acquired some research on Raptidon musk, but I found another buyer.
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal.
Yeah,
If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught.
I meant to give them to you, but I'm sorry. Found schematics for a prototype weapon from Force, and I'm selling. You buying?
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
Whoa. 94. I think I'm in like 85 right now or something like that. My goodness. That's it?
Are you positive? Honest to goodness.
I'm certain there's nothing left.
Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl.
Alright, calm down. Alright, but what about... What about... the thing?
If you're here for this week's magazine club, what do you want? Anytime, sweet.
Did I have to get everything? I have to purchase it now? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because I didn't give her everything. How obnoxious. Oh, I have the money.
It's almost time. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Anytime, sweetheart.
Get out of my face. Robbed me.
Cannibals, sulfur pits, acid-spewing rats. Been looking for a change of scenery.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
Sorry you've been absent recently. Just got internet set up and still unpacking from your Colorado to Maryland move. No problem, man. Ain't ever got to apologize when you're not stopping by. There's many more important things to be doing than watching me play video games on the internet. Many more important things. Like Taco Tuesdays, for example.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
Got a nav key to Stellar Bay. That job's still up for grabs.
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Catherine? The same Catherine that we just from the Outlaws? What's Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional, asking for a friend.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So I'm going after the Alta Vitae gas? What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me. Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
Out of curiosity, why'd you move from Colorado? Colorado seems like the perfect place for me to move to because of the great weather that they have there. And, you know, municipal internet providers. You don't have to, at least for some areas, you don't have to deal with Sakafu
Heard from the lasses down on 20.
internet companies. You could just buy straight from the government. I'll buy from the government's internet any day over internet service providers. Well, as long as they're cheaper.
Your face is a site for sore ocular
And,
processors,
you know,
Captain.
they work.
Or rather, your headgear is.
Those are very important things. Okay. Inform Dr. Wells I have a nav key. Wait. Why do I have to inform Dr. Wells? Okay, well, I goofed on that one. Didn't realize I had to inform Dr. Wells. I thought I was just okay with the other people. Sublight.
TNP Borsworth. It's not the worst unless it's Borsworth.
Medical. Dr. Wells. Oh, no. You're Wanda. Oh, Dr. Wells. Dr. Wells. Wells, you know. Wells. Can I press the right button? You know, Dr. Wells, the guy who, saved us. And stuff.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
A hotbed of political activity. Sounds like fun.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
That's some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
All right.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Drinking sapphire wine. Dangerous. This ain't a game to us. He's dangerous.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Good job, Ada. Suddenly, we do not have the cows anymore. I am so confused. So confused. Okay, I like Sam, but Sam, you know, a good thing about having party members is the banter. And Sam doesn't really provide any banter. But we'll keep him. I do like Sam, you know, he's cleaning the galaxy of gunk. There are 3 armor types. Heavy armor provides most protection, but light armor provides better skill bonuses. That was a good tip to read. Welcome to Stellar Bay. Yeah, I have a welcoming party. But I just,
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
I just, walk away. Nobody's looking, right? Foiled again. They knew what they were doing here. Darn developers and their know what they're doings. I could have avoided that guy. Instead, I can't avoid him. I can totally avoid him, but we'll talk to him.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Yeah, well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part. Please.
Don't make me tell you twice.
Hey, easy. I won't stop you. Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Depends.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Really weird to be getting side quests from people in this manner. Sure.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Wouldn't mind smelling like saltine if we could sell more of it.
The Yacht Club. That one actually seems kind of big. Nyoka.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
I'll pass.
Suit yourself. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
What you got? All right, you.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the fuck. Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
Nice to meet you, Nyoka. I'm Axelrod.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
I'll stay in chat, but it looks like you've had enough.
Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off. I'll buy my own poison then. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
You buy your own drinks. You buy me something, and then I might consider buying you something. See how that trade works? Told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
I don't need an escort, just tell me how to get to Devil's Peak.
Oh, you want information for nothing. Very well. I am no match for your your yammering. Here's how to get to Devil's Peak. Go south, along the road, not the river. Look for the mountain with devil horns. And watch out for raps, and mana swarms, and marauders, and sulfur pits, and... You know it'd really be safer if I went with you. You want to reconsider sobering me up?
What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
Of course it does. Anyway, I'll consider your request. I don't think I'm... Is that listed as a companion quest? It is not. I don't know if she's a party member or not, but I'm not really interested in her joining my party. We don't need any more Felixes. Alrighty. Oh no, I'm way far off from the 90s. Let me see. What was I working on? I think some points in there. Well, let's put 2 points in there. And let's keep pumping up our science. We got access to some new perks. We'll take that. And... oh, so I don't have to... Is it the same... Same for you? Huh. I could have skipped stuff. Okay. Let's see. Companion ability damage. Damage against automechanical. I like this one. We've been using a lot of that one. Let's go with that.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
What's it to you?
Nothing at all. Just like to be friendly like with newcomers. It's the MSI way.
Fair enough, Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us?
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
I happen to be pretty good with negotiations.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
I'll meditate on your behalf. Or mediate. Words.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever. but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Any suggestions for how to put the pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What's this about blackmail now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Thank you very much for your assistance. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Oh, you got a scythe. Bastion Adams. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. That leads outside of the town. Base crime continuum. The report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center, and you highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Okay, you're one of those people. Use some data. Summary reports. Working slogans. Let's just take a look at the dispensary.
Velma seem out of sorts.
See how much work it's going to be.
She's always cranky.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Velma's gonna be extra cranky if she doesn't get her caffeinoid.
Just going to do some investigations first. Only login. Don't have the hacking. Create a new account. Guess not. Dispensary supply room.
Entering quiet mode.
Yeah, like, I guess, pickpocket people or something.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
They're for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
You can't trust people these days.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Sure, Nyoka.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Forgetful fellow, eh?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady.
Where can I find this Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the Flower of Enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
The Flower of Enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up.
I just remembered that I need the doctor here. Or not the doctor, the vicar. He has a quest here. Guess I should check out stuff here. Science weapon damage. Yeah. We'll choose that. Then we're gonna have to give you some better armor. Sure, why not? I'd love for you to keep your regular stuff, but you know, we're going into dangerous territory. Do I have an upgrade for you? I do. It's a heavy machine gun, though. We'll go with that instead. I'll give you that. Oh, Arian's flintlock. Interesting. Alright. The only reason I'm doing this...
Right here.
The only reason I'm doing this quest is because I just want to know if she's a party member. Actually, we do get extra hack with him in the party. What does our hack turn into? 45? I think we needed 50?
Help! Someone's been killed!
Wasn't me. $55. Not enough. Someone's been killed, you say?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh, actually, I need to mark. Feels like a trap.
What a gruesome way to die.
Not much I can do for this guy.
This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists from left field tossing or tossball betting. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. As long as nobody accuses me.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I didn't mean to scare you. I'll go.
again! You've really got to stop doing that! You again! You've really...
Okay. Those people are watching me.
The body's in the first apartment on the right.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you? If you don't see it...
Yeah, that's great. What you got to sell? This plasma launcher. Damage on that is a little crazy. We have a 34% discount. Some baseball caps, huh? I saw another named person around here. It wasn't this person, someone else. Ah, that person.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
You got?
Oh, good. Celia hasn't come by in a few days, so I haven't sold much.
Mantqueen Chitin. Wow, these are pricey. Even with my 34% discount.
Sir, please. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Your child's missing. Where'd you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
I'll help find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay. Ooh, this place is not a small place.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
You missed the good old days.
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
Nope. Okay. So we're gonna have to talk to this guy, but this is where I'm gonna have to call it quits for today. Considered, you know, going on for the extra 50 minutes or so, but some other stuff that I need to get to. So, you know, 4 hours is good enough. 4 hours, 10 minutes. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be back. See, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, to continue with some more Outer Worlds. Almost said Outer Wilds there for a second. Let me see if anybody is streaming. All right, well, more Shin Megami Tensei 5 and all that other crazy stuff. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you the next time I see it. Peace.